Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled between emerald mountains and sapphire seas, there was a quaint village named Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook was known for its lush meadows and cheerful folk, but its most remarkable feature was an enormous, ancient oak tree that stood in the village square. This oak was believed to be magical, and the villagers would often tell tales of the wondrous things it had witnessed throughout the centuries. In Meadowbrook lived a young girl named Elanor, who was known for her adventurous spirit and boundless curiosity. Elanor had heard countless stories about the oak tree but always dreamed of discovering something truly extraordinary. One sunny morning, as Elanor was playing near the oak, she noticed something glimmering among the roots. As she brushed away the dirt, she uncovered a magnificent golden feather. It was unlike anything she had ever seen. Its edges shimmered with a soft, warm light, and it seemed to pulse with a gentle energy. Excited and intrigued, Elanor held the feather close and, with a sense of wonder, began to wonder what it might mean. She remembered the old tales about the oak tree and how it was said to grant wishes to those with pure hearts. Maybe this feather was a sign of something extraordinary waiting to be discovered. Determined to find out more, Elanor decided to visit the village's wise old storyteller, Grandfather Finn, who was known for his knowledge of ancient legends. She carefully wrapped the feather in a silk cloth and hurried to his cottage. Grandfather Finn welcomed her with a kind smile and listened intently as Elanor told him about the feather. He examined it with great care and nodded thoughtfully. "This feather," he said, "is said to belong to the legendary phoenix, a mythical bird known for its ability to bring about great change and transformation. The phoenix's feathers are said to have the power to fulfill a noble wish." Eleanor's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Do you think it could help us in Meadowbrook?" Grandfather Finn's eyes twinkled. "It might. But the phoenix's feather is a powerful gift. To use it wisely, you must first determine a wish that is selfless and for the greater good." Elanor pondered Grandfather Finn's words. She thought of her village and the things it needed. Though it was a lovely place, Meadowbrook often struggled with harsh winters and bountiful summers. The villagers were kind but always had a hard time ensuring enough food and warmth for everyone. That evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with hues of gold and pink, Elanor returned to the oak tree. She gently placed the feather at the base of the tree and closed her eyes, thinking of her wish. "I wish for our village to always have enough food and warmth, so that no one ever has to go hungry or be cold." As Elanor finished her wish, the feather began to glow brilliantly. A soft wind stirred the leaves of the oak tree, and a sense of calm and warmth enveloped the area. The feather lifted from the ground and slowly disappeared into the sky, leaving a trail of golden light. The next morning, the villagers awoke to a wondrous sight. The fields were lush with vibrant crops, and the streams were filled with clear, sparkling water. The trees and gardens seemed to be flourishing as never before. The village's granaries were overflowing with food, and the hearts of every home were warm and welcoming. News of Meadowbrook's sudden prosperity spread quickly. The villagers were amazed and grateful, but they were also curious about the miraculous change. Elanor shared the story of the golden feather and her wish, and the villagers rejoiced, praising her bravery and selflessness. The magical transformation of Meadowbrook continued, and the village thrived through every season. The oak tree became even more revered, and the story of Elanor and the phoenix's feather was told to every child and traveler who visited. Eleanor's act of kindness had not only fulfilled her wish but also ensured that her village would be a place of abundance and joy for generations to come. And as for the golden feather, it remained a cherished symbol of hope and magic, reminding everyone that true wonders often come from selfless hearts and the courage to dream. And so, Meadowbrook lived happily ever after, a beacon of warmth and prosperity, with Eleanor's story woven into the fabric of its legend. And they all lived happily ever after.